Amazing.
All right, so the Sacramento Kings do have 2 roster spots available. I don't think there's a overall concern with addressing that right now, but there are a couple of free agents that are out there. There's a couple that really intrigue me. The one that I can't believe is still out there as a free agent is Tyus Jones. Now, I don't think he fits the Kings. They got good strength in the backcourt, but man, he's such a good player. I don't know financially if the Kings could afford him, if it even makes sense. But to me, you get more assets on your team, the better you are, right? I mean, even if you go, well, you have way too many. De'Aaron Fox is one of your best players. You've got Jordan McLaughlin now. Malik Monk can play point. Like, you've got enough people that can handle the ball. Maybe Carter can be your point. What do you need Tyus Jones for? Because he's a good player. So I don't know that's the realistic one. I would still say that's probably the best free agent that's out there. But if we're looking at positions of need, it's thin. It's thin at that front court. I really would like to see the Kings add more depth at the 4. And I see plenty of people like, they need another 5. They need more size. My counter to that, I don't even disagree. I don't disagree with that. But my counter to that is, if the Kings got some big goalie of a defender, which honestly I think Alex Len is that at times, not the best, but is that, would the Kings play them? This team seems to be operated on basketball IQ, offensive spacing, certainly a tendency to want to find shooters. I mean, they'll play Trey Lyles at 5. They'll play Sabonis at 5. They do play Sabonis at 5. They'll mix in Alex Len. If they got, I don't know if Zach Edey's a good one. I'm just trying to think of, Dave has talked a lot about Walker Kessler. I'm like, yeah, he's good. He would be a good rim protector. I just don't know if the Kings would play him. I don't know. I think they love Sabonis at the 5. I think they love his versatility as an offensive player. He's still the league's best rebounder. And yeah, he's not perfect. He doesn't always protect the rim, but that's kind of way this team is operated. And for the last 2 years, 46 and 48 wins. It's not like it's broken. Could it be better? Of course. But if they addressed it with a center, are they better? And I think they would tell you they would optimize shooting, floor spacing, versatility. So if we're looking at that, the guys that maybe fit the shooting are guys that I'm not sure how much I love. Like, Jay Crowder has just become a stand in the corner, shoot a 3 veteran that's been around. But I feel like the class that we're looking at of, like Marcus Morris, Jay Crowder, Danilo Gallinari, their best years have gone. But I mean, is this player just depth, or is this player going to play on this team? When you have 2 roster spots, I think a lot of us are automatically going, okay, this is someone that has to go in the rotation. It could just be depth. For the JaVale McGee spots, for the Kessler Edwards spots, for the Sasha Vezenkov spots, guys that maybe play some, Chris Duarte spots. Isaac Okoro is a restricted free agent. Still a young guy that maybe given him another opportunity could fit better here. Lukewarm to that idea. Davis Bertans, he can shoot. I think the one that intrigues me the most, I would say at this moment, would probably be Precious Achiuwa. That's the one I think could be put into a spot that could help the team defensively. Still young, probably could fit in the price point. And also you could get away with maybe not in the rotation or featured in the rotation where, you didn't. It's a little bit like Jalen McDaniels, where I think the concept of Jalen McDaniels is right for the Kings. The last year or 2, he has not been a very good NBA player. Now, is he going to be a better NBA player on this team? That's the hope. That's the goal. Give a new opportunity around new talent and give him a chance to play. He's the right idea, the right concept, 6'8" or so or longer, and just long arms on the wing. That's what the Kings, to me, are missing. I liked guys like Najee Marshall that were out there in free agency. I mean, these guys are long gone. All the guys that got scooped up. Basically, all the wings that New Orleans had, I liked. They need more players like that, to me. That would be my preference more so than someone interior. So just some thoughts, just some names as we continue to, really, the free agency days are dwindling here, getting fewer and far between, because these guys have long been scooped up Guys are getting extensions and things like that. But like even who was it today? Yeah, Andrew Nebhard of the Pacers agreed to a 3-year, almost $60 million extension. He had a great postseason run, but Indiana keeping one of their own and extending them. All right, 2 hours done. We've got more to get to, including more stories from the vacation. But when we come back, one of the things that happened when I was gone was Brandon Ayuk